a dream. A drug dealer's dream. Street dream. Triple beam dream. Money machine. Things I done seen. 1,000 grams of uncut. It was all a dream. A drug dealer's dream. Street dream. Triple beam dream. Money machine. Things I done seen. 1,000 grams of uncut. It was all a dream.
Well, great evening, all my great ones, and welcome to another episode of Drug Dealer's Dream. I'm your girl, Great Gang.
It's Redline.
Y'all know who it is.
And today we are definitely tapping on our current events, our top 6 random ass rap lines, and adulting tips. Last but not least, we're going to give some plug time.
I shout out to the plugs, man.
Shout out to the plugs.
One time. So let's jump into it, man. We're going to get the sad shit out the way first, man. We lost Fred, the godson, this week. Coronavirus.
That's unfortunate.
He had a pre-existing condition though, asthma, I believe. And I'm sure my man Dave want to chime in on this.
About what?
Fred, the godson, the coronavirus.
Oh, what you got to say, Great Dane?
Rest in peace.
So, and you, sir?
Fred the godson should have went to the gym. Just flat out, he was fat. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody be running around here acting like the nigga was looking like Tyson in the 80s. And then, oh, the corona done got him. No.
I think you might be going too far, bro.
No,
it's too soon.
Damn.
Is it too soon?
It's too soon.
He literally just died, bro. I don't even think they had a funeral yet.
At all.
Rest up, Fred the fat one.
Are you kidding?
Hell no, dude.
Are you kidding?
Man, niggas get shot every day.
You out of line. He didn't get shot.
Every
He didn't
day,
get
bro.
shot. You out of line.
Niggas
Hell
every day.
no.
He didn't get
Everybody
shot.
acting
You out of
like
line.
just because one person, oh my God, he had the corona. He died. No, you don't know what he had. Listen to this propaganda. You know what I'm saying? All this propaganda out here in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go.
You know what?
Y'all
Influential
gonna be first to
underscore
get that
Michael.
fucking vaccine.
I ain't taking no fucking vaccines.
Okay, so
I'm cool on the vaccine.
Okay, then, so
That's what I'm not doing.
So until the autopsy come back, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and they dig Dr. Sebi up, and we figure it out for real, you know what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I'm not trusting them saying anybody died from the corona, man. You know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong here. Peace and blessings to everybody that has lost someone throughout this time. You know what I'm saying. My heart goes out to y'all. My heart goes out to Fred, the godson, and his family, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I believe, you know what I'm saying, some of these deaths are being used as a tool.
I agree on that. I agree on that point. I think it's a lot of fear being pushed, so I definitely get that. But at the same time, man,
That's not. Hold on.
Say Fred the fat one, man.
Hold on. It's not shock value with this. It's not shock. Let me just explain myself about something. You know, I'm not trying to shock nobody. I'm not trying to say something, you know what I'm saying, that's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. What I'm trying to say is...
What's not that serious that he died?
No, at the end of the day, whatever is transpiring right now isn't that serious for me to be like trying to say like some real shocking, outrageous shit.
Right.
To like I'm trying to push the needle a certain way. All I gotta do is show up. This God given. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that for shock value. What I'm saying is that's how I really feel. Like people pass, people go through certain situations, and because he was a quote unquote celebrity or somebody that people know, everybody's taking it personally. You know what I'm saying? And these people don't even mourn for their own people that they lose every day. So yeah, it don't bother me. So it's not for shock value or nothing like that. It doesn't bother me, man.
I'm sorry. You know that's
so
the second.
let me just say,
That's the second time.
It don't bother. It's not for shock.
You know that's
it
the
don't
second time
bother
that
me,
you
man.
brought up that people don't mourn their own people. Who are like? That's a certain person. It's an individual.
I think the more people just he's a relatable nigga, bro. I think that's what it is. Like that could be your people. That could be a relative. You feel what I'm saying? He is a regular nigga that you would probably see going to the store every day. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably more to it than anything. But shit. End of the day, man, yeah, niggas die every day, bro. Fuck that, but rest in peace to him.
Yeah, rest in
you know
peace to him, you know what I'm saying? And rest in peace to everybody that's
shit on here for shock value, though.
Yeah, like, let's just get that understood. It's
anything we talking about, anything that come out of my motherfucking mouth is how 110% feel, bro.
Yeah.
And to be frankly honest, fuck anybody that has a problem with somebody else's opinion. So yeah. But I mean, he did jump off the bridge and said, fuck.
Yeah, but that
got a nigga fat as
Fred the Fat Son.
Yeah. So that's the problem.
Fred the Fat, maybe it was too soon. I don't know. But at the end of the day, people that know me know this me. This how I get down. It ain't nothing. It's not no shock value. You miss me with that, bro.
Man, they said you said that shit for shock value.
Yeah, they ain't tripping, man.
That's goofy.
Wait, did they say that?
Ain't no shock value.
Oh, good night.
Hell no, man. But anyway, man. Shit, the 30 for 30 though last week, man. We
put yourself out here for the public.
Yeah, I mean, again, they gonna have their opinions, bro. It's fuck it.
Suck a fat one.
Now here you go.
I mean,
the 30 for 30, the last dance, man, which was big, man. It was
it was great.
It really took me back, man. It
dog.
really took me back to that place, man.
No, that shit was fire, bro. I'm looking forward to the part of it. Was it part 2, 3 and 4?
Part 3 or 4 tonight at 9 o'clock on ESPN. And the crazy part about it is uncut.
Yeah.
It is.
Like when I heard the first cuss word, I was like, whoa.
When Scotty said they was gonna fuck my summer up, I'm like,
whoa, fuck.
No, Jordan said fuck first though.
Yeah.
One of them niggas, but I'm like, oh, okay, this how they doing.
This how they rock it on ESPN. Yeah, I respected that.
But I say this though, man. You know, with all that shit happening, dog, I was still kind of young. You know what I'm saying? I was a sports fan, but I didn't know all that behind the scenes shit was going on. You feel me? So that gave me a lot of insight because I couldn't understand when I was a little nigga why they split the team up and all that. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
These niggas just won
three
back to back.
Three
You feel
straight
me?
chips.
So yeah, it was wild to me, but that shit clarified a lot. And it was crazy to find out that Scotty wasn't getting that bag, man.
He wasn't getting no money.
Damn.
Like, he wasn't like, oh.
He fucked himself.
He did, but you know what? That comes from not knowing. He's from a family that didn't know. He didn't know.
Very
he ain't
true.
had nobody to teach him. I mean, I guess they did advise against him signing that at first.
If I'm signing a contract and the
calling
owner of the team tell me, hey, this might not be the best move for you, I'm gonna have to rethink it.
Reinsdorf told him, and then it was like, and we got to be understanding also, he didn't sign that contract in 1998. He signed a contract in 1991.
Right.
It was a 7-year deal for $18 million.
Shitty.
No money.
You know what I'm saying? It was just too long. You know what I'm saying? Like
It was.
7
They had him
years.
on the hook.
Maybe
had him
3
on the hook,
years.
you know what I'm
3 years
saying?
could have been understandable.
Had him on the hook.
Had him on the hook, man.
But you know, Michael wasn't getting that much in the beginning either.
He wasn't getting what. See, the thing about Jordan, and at the end of the day, the NBA is a salary cap. You know what I'm saying? It has a salary cap. If Jordan would have never got his just due for what he brought to the NBA and to the Chicago Bulls because he was that big of an influential person. He, at that time in the 80s and 90s, especially in the 90s, Michael Jordan and the NBA were synonymous with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't say one without the other. Even when he retired.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So the dollar amount that he received from the Bulls, you could never cover that, account that. So yeah, I mean, he was underpaid because shit, at the end of the day, I mean, unless you're gonna give him a percentage,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
really pay him enough.
you can't pay Jordan enough.
It's Jordan. Like,
Oh, hell yeah, I'm
Come
with
on.
you on that. Gronk and Tom Brady to reunited, man. I think that's fucking huge. I think I might take that bet off the table that we talked about a few episodes ago.
Oh,
I ain't liking my chances right now.
how they
Yes.
looking?
I mean, real
They
quick.
doing some cool shit right now.
Yeah, real quick, man. Gronkowski retired last year. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out from the looks of things, he retired because he ain't want to continue to play for the Patriots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it's looking. You know what I'm saying? In public opinion right now. He forced a trade to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to play with the GOAT, Tom Brady. So he's back. He's down there in Tampa. So for this year, you know, you're going to get some more Gronk and Brady. And them winning the NFC South is looking very, very likely. And they had a pretty good draft too as well. But yeah, them winning the NFC South is very, very likely. I'm putting some more money on the Big
Just so everyone knows, that's
very
the second
likely.
time they even said that on this show.
Yeah.
So I think
mean,
it's feeling real believable.
At this point, I'm inclined to believe him. So I'm gonna take that bet off the table, man. But speaking of the NFL draft, man, our Brownies, man, they did all right, man. I feel like they did fill a lot of them pieces that we needed.
Shout out to Stefanski, man. Let's go, man. Dog pound. Let's go, man.
Word. But listen though, I'm not gonna do what I do every year.
What?
And get fucking excited. I get my heart broken. So I'm gonna play the cut. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just let shit happen how it happened this year.
Y'all
man.
want to know what I'm looking for?
I ain't got time for the bullshit, man.
What are you waiting for?
I'm looking forward to Victoria's Secret's new line for the Browns. It's just cute. Go to the game opener, put on a cute little Browns gear.
Game opener.
The game opener, the home opener.
Whatever.
Not whatever.
The game. It's an opener.
I'm gonna need you to do some homework on this sports lingo.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna be better moving forward. Basketball,
That's all
I
I
can
had.
relate, but football,
But shout out to all the ladies that wear Browns gear. You know what I'm saying?
because I looked
NFL
real
gear.
cute in mine.
It's dope, man. It's dope. Real quick, also, you know, let's get our handles in there. Influential _ Michael. I ain't even say mine at the beginning. Influential _ Michael.
I am at _great _ Dane.
MV _ Redline. Very simple.
Yeah, real simple,
I don't
man.
know that.
Follow us.
Follow
Subscribe
us,
to the
man.
YouTube. all that
Subscribe
cool
to the
shit.
YouTube.
But
Subscribe, share,
back to
and like.
topic at hand. The draft. Browns.
The Browns, man, we got a left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Out of Alabama.
Right tackle, but he gonna play.
But he gonna play left because
Yeah.
because Tua was left-handed and he played on Tua's blind side, which was the right side.
There you go.
So with Mayfield at quarterback, 9 times out of 10 he should be playing left tackle. We gonna see how that goes. We got Greg Dale pick from LSU. We looking like the Cleveland Tigers right now because we got a lot of LSU players.
I did see.
On
I
our
noticed
team.
that. I noticed that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big. We got Harrison Bryant, the Mackey Award winner from Florida Atlantic. The first player from what is it? Not a Power 5 school. What the fuck is the other 5? Not a Power 5 school. From a small school, basically from a small school, from Florida Atlantic to win the Mackey Award, man, the best tight end in college football. So we got him, man. The Browns did their thing, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. A lot of the sports analysts were saying the same shit too, man. So again, I'm not giving myself no false hope though. I'm not even gonna get excited about preseason, bro. I'm gonna have to see maybe like 3 games in. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll make my assessment.
I'm hopeful every year. I can't help myself.
You know what's so curious?
I was, dog, you know, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but you know, man, Odell, that's my nigga. That's my favorite player for real. And when he came, you know what I'm saying, based off of what we did without him that prior year, I'm like, okay.
It's on.
Yeah, shit about to get crazy. And that shit was a fucking dud, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of different
Shit was
personalities.
underwhelming as fuck.
A lot of different personalities in the locker room.
Yeah.
It was something going on every week, though.
It
was something going on every week.
I will say this, it was entertaining TV.
Yeah.
I give them that. The niggas entertaining if ain't shit else.
It was hurting, though. It hurt us.
Damn.
But,
But you
yeah.
know what, fellas?
What?
Y'all talking about the season like it's gonna be regular this year.
Huh?
This is a year not like any other year. Yeah, we had a
Oh,
draft,
shit,
but with all the shit, do y'all think that we gonna be tailgating? Do you think we gonna be in the stands watching the game?
I'm thinking limited crowds if they do let fans into the game. I'm thinking limited crowds. Maybe spaced out seating. Don't have everybody on top of each other and shit.
So
you know what I mean?
I'm
But it's
thinking-
some ways to do it.
I'm thinking that they're gonna have limited, but guess who it's gonna be limited to? Season pass.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's only right.
Those are gonna be the people that are allowed into the games next year. In my mind, that's how I'm thinking. If you don't own season tickets or can't purchase from another person, I don't think that you're getting in.
I mean, again, at this point, bro, I don't give a fuck if they have it with no fans. I just want to see some sports, man.
For sure.
I think at the end of the day, we have to remember. I'm gonna put this out there. We have to remember the country that we live in. We live in a capitalist society, and the NFL is more than just our pastime. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot of hands involved in that.
Right.
And I know for a fact that Goodell, those 32 owners, they've been in constant contact with Trump and the White House and the government, and they are making every move possible to make sure that their pockets stay lined. So I believe fully that by September we're going to have the NFL. In what capacity? I'm sure, based on the revenue streams that come from the ticket sales, there's going to be people in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Now, if everybody, now I don't know how everybody might feel at that point in time, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be people in the stands, and I'm pretty sure that people will by that time be kind of used to the new reality. You know what I'm saying?
So, fellas, are you making it to a game this year?
If I'm able to, for sure.
Fast.
Yeah.
I don't
man.
even think I gotta ask you.
I gotta go, man. I got to, bro.
Yeah, I'm going. I missed 10 years of games. I'm going to the game. Just that simple.
Man, for real, bro. It's like I'm out here anyway. I don't really wear masks and all that shit. I wash my hands. That I ain't really about to change up too much of what I'm doing.
You know,
so
you
if
know
I'm
what?
able to go, I'm going.
The place that I frequent the most is the grocery store, and I do wear a mask when I go to the
Do
grocery
you?
store. I wear a mask because of other people. They're fucking. The others are fucking still
Yeah.
disgusting.
I do be a little creeped out though when I'm walking past motherfuckers now and I see them, they be like, "Damn, these niggas talking. They probably just got shit floating around their heads and shit."
And you see them
You know
just
what I'm
back
saying?
still
So-
on their nasty shit,
Yeah,
and I
so-
just be wondering, like, yeah, I'm gonna put a mask on. I
What's-
should have been had one on.
What's that Denzel Washington movie, Falling?
Mm-hmm.
Unless some shit gonna happen like that, can happen like that, I ain't tripping. And if y'all know, y'all seen Falling, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking
I
about.
understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious around the others.
Yeah, you got to these days.
Around
man.
the others.
But let's change gears a little bit, and talk about this goddamn unemployment, man.
I can't even open this motherfucker.
Unemployment then went up. Dave, hit him with the numbers, man. You was
Tell us our unemployment numbers.
We had 26 million people unemployed this week, man. 26 million.
26 million people at home.
Five for unemployed.
all right. So let me ask y'all this before we even get deep into that. Do y'all think a lot of it is people just trying to work the system too, though?
We probably got a good maybe 5%.
5%.
But for sure, like the restaurant industry alone that's a lot of people's income. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people out here that are bartenders. We have our dancers. We have our entrepreneurs that have to file, which before the coronavirus came, if you were a 1099 worker or you were self-employed, you were not eligible for unemployment.
Right.
So now they had to change the rules because no one can make revenue. And we're going into these phases, but the people that are out of work are not part of these phases.
Right.
They're not part of phase one. They're not part of phase one.
So man, I just think, man, I think the numbers gonna go up a lot more.
Think so?
Before they fix this shit. And then again, with people seeing on the news, they pumping out the fact that you get all these extra benefits and shit. Every conversation I've had with somebody, just random motherfuckers that talk, if you unemployment, you get them, you know, to get them extras. So again, they advertising it. So why the fuck wouldn't people run out of it?
You know what I'm
They
saying?
advertising it like they want you to. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what I want people to stop doing. Stop doing a song and dance for that weak ass money they give you on unemployment. That is not it's created to hinder you. It's created to make you lazy. It is created to make you lazy.
I'll say this: if in fact you are doing the unemployment, I'm not knocking that, right?
I'm not.
Getting them
'Cause I get
extras.
it.
But at the same time, though, you got a lot of free time to try to create another income, right?
Another stream.
Because that shit, that well gonna dry up. Yeah, no relief for small business or landlords. And that was another thing. The landlords is chalk, so if they can't really be lenient with them motherfucking tenants because they shit. The mortgage companies ain't letting back on them, and they did that weak ass furlough shit. But literally, as soon as the 3 months is up, you owe for those 3 months plus the current.
You owe for them, and that's what people have to understand. Deferments and all of these different things. These aren't freebies.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Deferments mean you pay on the back end.
That means you're stuck. So
You
if
still gonna pay- you
if
still
this
gonna pay
goes on
this
for
shit.
6 months and you're in a lease and you defer it for 6 months, you're stuck in that same environment for 6 more months.
Extra.
Like
You know
that's
what I'm
extra.
saying?
So like if you have use the unemployment to pay your bills, use the unemployment to maybe save a couple dollars if you can afford to, and maybe make another investment.
Man, yeah, especially if you other motherfuckers that are just doing it.
If you just sitting on your ass collecting money, smoking, getting drunk, kicking it, buying shit
Shout
off
out to y'all.
Amazon.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. But
I'm just saying. this
when the
one
quarantine
time.
is over, Trump, when they listen, they gonna cut that money off.
Man, that shit ain't gonna be forever.
It only goes into July.
So, you know what I'm saying? Stack that shit up, but be smart about it, y'all. I mean, come on now.
If you get that money, you living the dream. Go ahead, and live your dream, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and blow that shit.
Nah,
Everyone
I gotta
else.
listen to that nigga.
I got a bridge to sell to y'all.
Do y'all understand he's being sarcastic?
Don't
That's
listen
what
to
that
him. But while we on the subject of unemployment, man, I guess we could segue into Trump, your boy.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Donald, man. Me and him got a lot of things in common. You know what I'm saying? We got a love for the money, man. So shout out to the Donald and shout out to everybody that's about to drink bleach and eat lights off.
You know his nails are the same.
Inject
Like-
yourself with
His skin is
disinfectants.
disgusting.
That nigga's gross. But I just thought it was wild that he was trying to convince that lady,
That
like,
nigga got dragon blood.
he telling the lady, like, yeah, you remember you said that. You
Yeah.
you want to try it. And that bitch was so annoyed with him, just like, my nigga, that's impossible, man. He said, what about UV lights? Maybe we could shine them inside of the body or on top of the body.
Yeah.
You said you would try that. So,
Do you go?
what the fuck are you talking
does
about?
anyone else
CDC,
think
the
that he be
CDC
completely
don't
high
respect
as
this
fuck?
shit.
Man, dude is like, I think he's going through like the early stages of dementia though.
For sure, because
So
y'all
that
know all
motherfucker
this
be in mid-conversation, bro, and just
And lose it.
fuck and go right to some other shit.
Yeah. But I will say this about drinking bleach. My uncle, yeah, for sure. My uncle, you know what I'm saying?
say this about drinking
About
bleach.
drinking.
Yeah, people that know me, you know what I'm saying, and know my family and shit. I got an uncle, right? And he was like, he's a smart guy, you know what I'm saying? He's so smart, he's dumb. He's one of them people. Right? Everybody got to know these
My
people.
nigga.
One that's so smart, he's dumb. You know what I'm saying? So when we were kids, you know what I'm saying, my grandmother stayed in Garden Valley, and you know what I'm saying, and my uncle lived with her. You know what I'm saying? And make a long story short, you know what I'm saying, he was making chemistry projects and shit in the apartments. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, when my grandma wasn't there, you know what I'm saying, and AIDS was big at this time. This was the 80s. You know what I'm saying? And AIDS was big at this time. You know what I'm saying? So he was coming up with trying to make cures for AIDS. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So make a long story short, man, he used to give us bleach to drink, man. You know what I'm saying? Back day, for real. This is a true story. Uncle Fam,
Uncle
for sure.
Sam, bro.
True story, man. He used to feed us, used to make us drink bleach and shit. Yeah, true story. So he
Uncle
was
Sam is
so.
my nigga though.
Shout out to Uncle Fam, you were ahead of the curve, man. You know what I'm saying? You and the
Well,
president, y'all got something in
They
common,
might have
man.
chopped it,
He
man.
probably ain't gonna get the Rona because he drunk the bleach.
Oh,
So
no,
your
No,
shit-
I drunk the bleach.
That's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
you
so you
probably
actually
not
drank
gonna
the
get
shit.
it.
Yeah, he made it. He gave us bleach. He used to put bleach in our Kool-Aid and shit.
But he was trying to.
Uncle Sam, a wild boy.
You said he was trying to.
He was trying. He had the cure for AIDS.
Yeah,
Bleach
man.
was a part of it. So.
Real quick though, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube.
Please.
I lived a
Search.
crazy life.
Major influence.
And Allo Media presents Drug Dealer Dream. Like, subscribe, follow, share
Like,
your friend, tell a motherfucker to do it.
Get on it,
Get the
man.
numbers up, y'all. Let's go.
Get on it.
Come on.
Just real quick, get on it, man.
I know y'all want
If
to
you-
see us.
If you don't get on it, you're a fucking hater, man. For real,
That's
man.
an ugly way to be, man.
Yeah, show love.
Love us.
Show
Right, that
love.
shit. So,
We love y'all.
how y'all feel about these big companies taking these bailouts? Well, I ain't gonna call it a bailout. The
What is
small business loan. Let's label it what they label it.
Small business loan.
For a small business, but you
A publicly traded
I
company.
just want to know what they consider. When did they start considering themselves small?
shit, when they got the lawyers that they have had certain wording in their contracts and shit that allowed them to take advantage. It was loopholes.
Loopholes.
Okay, so let's
And
just.
listen, this is the thing though, right? We all know if you can exploit the system, you're gonna exploit the system.
And I'm not even mad at y'all because if I can get away with it, I'm probably doing it. But
Flat out.
Here we go.
your motherfuckers can afford. Y'all know other people can't afford it. I know other people can't afford it.
The wild shit to me is just the fact that like they ran up all of the resources, so now it's harder for the smaller business to get those funds that was allocated for them.
They need to stop that.
It's fucked.
So Congress had to come in and put together another $640 million loan program
You know they said
For the
Ruth
small-
funky ass gave it back.
for small companies.
Ruth Chris.
Oh yeah, Ruth Chris Steakhouse, they shot their money back because they was getting backlash. That
Right.
Potbellies, there was a few publicly traded
They
companies,
should have gave it back.
a few publicly traded companies that were getting, getting
Y'all was
getting
good.
their ass handed to them because
Right.
they received money. You know what I'm saying? Like they were a small business, and you are basically a corporation. You know
My
what I'm
boy said Trump secretly owns some of them bailout companies.
We not surprised. Motherfucking
I wouldn't
ass.
doubt that one bit.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
I for
Hell
sure
yeah.
believe that.
Hell yeah, it makes sense. Again, if you can exploit it, you're gonna do it.
If I was president, I would.
I mean,
No.
do what you can.
So
Do what you can get away with.
all I'm saying is this, man. It gotta be somebody that's checking the checks and balances, dog.
For sure.
Checks and balances. That's what the
Motherfuckers-
government was created for.
And they not using those principles when it apply to a certain group.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that's
You
unacceptable.
know they let the
bro.
others
Like,
benefit.
yeah, you know. So I know y'all noticed that we started the show at 8 o'clock tonight. It's Ramadan. You know,
Ramadan Mubarak.
we like to drink. We always get food on the show. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy of Dana. Great Dan bringing some food every time. My man couldn't eat, couldn't drink, couldn't do none of that, so we pushed it back. But speaking of Ramadan, it's a lot of our people that's watching that might not know, you know, what it's about. We got a lot of people that say, is it a Muslim thing or what? So I was hoping you could shed some light on it, you know, from your perspective.
Break it down for us.
Yeah, just real quick, from my perspective, you know what I'm saying, as a guy that as a guy who observes Ramadan and doesn't eat or drink or do anything during the hours that the sun is up, as opposed to when the sun sets, you know what I'm saying, that's when we break our fast. But just real quick, Ramadan is it's from the Islamic calendar. It's the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, and it's based upon the Prophet Muhammad. First revelation, you know what I'm saying? It's his first revelation. He saw Archangel Gabriel, and he couldn't read, and Archangel Gabriel gave him a hug, and he began to read, and that's how he began to write the Holy Quran. So, based upon that, in the mountains near Mecca, that's where he had his revelation, and with that, that's where Ramadan comes from. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and it lasts for 30 days, you know what I'm saying? And from one crescent moon, one sighting of the crescent moon to the next, you know what I'm saying? So for those 30 days, you know what I'm saying, we observe. And some people ask, is it a Muslim thing? I mean, it can be whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? But people that believe in Islam, they do practice it, and that's where it comes from. That's where it derives from. You have to be a Muslim to observe Ramadan. In my summation, no, you know what I'm saying? You can do it for sacrifice. I have people when I was locked up with, you know what I'm saying, we was locked up, and some brothers that were Christians, they observe Ramadan just the same as the Muslim brothers, you know what I'm saying? So it's just about sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about Ramadan is you're actually giving up something, you know what I'm saying? You're giving up something to become better, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for clarity. You're looking for certain things, and you can get that through these 30 days by actually sacrificing something. You know what I'm saying? If you think about what it means, this is a holy month for Muslims, and what it calls on is giving up stuff. And that's what I like about it. It calls on giving up stuff. We were put into a position where, if you look at other religions, I'm not pointing out or calling out other religions, but I'm calling out our country and the way our religion is put, especially like Christianity. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everything in Christianity, it has capital involved. It has spending dollars involved. And there's a reason because of that. You know what I'm saying? The Catholic Church took the prophet Jesus Christ and they monetized it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Easter comes and you got to get Easter clothes. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's money
you
involved.
Go buy Easter baskets.
You got to go buy Easter baskets.
Mm-hmm.
And when Christmas comes, guess what you gotta do? You gotta get gifts. You gotta observe. These are things that were made to monetize you. And as far as Muslims go, you know what I'm saying? It's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's the total opposite. When you're doing something to praise Allah, you're doing it and you're giving up something. You know what I'm saying? You're taking some things away. It's about sacrifice, because at the end of the day, to do anything and to be great at anything, it requires great sacrifice. Right. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what Ramadan is about, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I observe Ramadan. And in the Holy Quran it says, any man or woman, person that believes in the will of God is Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So, and the Quran relates heavily to the Bible, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever want to study and check into that, you know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand, man. They are basic instructions before leaving the earth. So y'all checking it out, man. But me personally, I'm God body, man. So peace to the gods in the earth. I love y'all, man.
Yeah.
You know,
School real quick.
yeah. Did y'all hear that? Did
I ain't gonna lie,
see
man.
that?
I never really, and I'm a motherfucker that be researching a lot of shit and just diving into shit. Like, I never looked into it, like, you know what I'm saying? So that was informative for me, bro. So I appreciate it.
Something to take in, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of medicine with my bullshit.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. So, you know what time it is. Top 6 time.
It's time for the top 6.
Top 6 time.
Big 6, man. You know what we do, man. One better than two, two better than three, so forth and so on, man. The top 6 of this week, man, is based upon something that we talked about last week, something that we was waiting on, and something that was kind of a debacle, you know what I'm saying, last weekend. It was a total debacle, and it was lightweight. They lightweight redeemed themselves Monday night. I tuned in, I tapped in to the Teddy Riley versus Babyface battle. It's been a lot of conversation about that. It's been heavy on the internet. Who won? Who this and that? Let me just say this. Teddy Riley is a musical prodigy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He made the show. He was like in high school. He was like 15, 16 years old when he made the show, produced that joint. It's one of the biggest hip-hop records of all time. Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, the Get Fresh crew. Check into that. If you're younger, you know what I'm saying, you don't know nothing about that, check into that. You know what I'm saying? It's an amazing record. We're live, shit happens.
Shit happens, man.
You saw that?
It's an amazing record, and Babyface is the best at what he does. There's nobody that can out Babyface.
Flat out.
You understand what I'm saying? So it was a hard battle. It was a hard way to go. It was a hard way to choose song for song because you know what I'm saying. You got a prodigy against a person who is like one of the greatest of all time. He's wrote and produced records that will stand forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
sure.
Teddy Riley has too. So my top 6, it was tough. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, we're making tough choices here. So I'm going my 1 through 6. And for the record, in my summation, just based upon the song they played, Teddy Riley won the battle.
Oh, I got somebody saying Babyface won the battle.
Teddy-
I'm looking at my list and most of my selection is
Teddy won?
Babyface.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
Teddy just
He's
cataloged.
a Teddy fan.
He played a lot of different. I'm a Teddy fan, but I'm a Babyface fan too. Y'all will see by my top 6. But you know what I'm saying? But in my summation, Teddy, he had the joints, man. You talking about Mike Jack, you talking about Jay-Z, you talking about Black, you talking about like it ran the gamut. When Babyface played the record, guess what? It was a Babyface record. You knew it when it came on. It was just Babyface.
Right.
Before I Let Go sounds totally different from fucking Jam or No Diggity. You know what I'm saying? No Diggity sounds totally different from Keep Sweat. How Deep Is Your Love?
My
You know.
nigga Frank West, nigga, and he's a singer. He said, nigga, Babyface.
I mean, but Babyface is Babyface. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
You can't out Babyface Babyface. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But End of the Road sounds like After 7.
All right, well, let's get into your top 6.
You know what I'm saying? And speaking of After 7, my number 1 joint, Ready or Not, After 7. Babyface. Hey, listen, man. If you hear I give you the sun, the moon, the stars, the lights, and the mountains.
Y'all didn't know he had a
You gonna give him that right
Yeah,
now.
because when it come on, guess what? That's what it make you want to do. It make you want to go there. So that was,
Teddy is definitely diverse for sure.
man, that Ready or Not, man, that joint, man, you gotta love that. Number 2, I had to go with Teddy on this, man. How Deep Is Your Love? Keep Sweat.
Banger.
Boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. When it come on, man, you just like, oh my God, you feel me? How Deep Is Your Love? I sampled that too back in the day too. Shout out to my homie making me a will. Yeah, I sampled that joint. We did that Bigger and Better Plans, 3-ish or somewhere like that. Shout out to him. It was dope. Number 3, I'm going right back with my main man Teddy Riley, Before I Let You Go by Blackstreet.
Banger.
Let's just be honest. I'm from a certain era. I'm a kid in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? When that joint came on in junior high, shout out to Warrensburg Junior High. When that joint came on in the junior high dances, it was on.
She was going
You
down.
had the moves?
It was going. I had the moves for sure. I had the moves. Yeah. Before I Let You Go,
And you
man.
see that nigga dancing before the show?
Yeah, I did.
And you can play it right now. You can play it.
those moves.
Yeah. See, you can play it right now. 2020. You can play it, and you gonna get the same effect.
Sure.
So you know what I'm saying? That's my number 3. Number 4, I gotta go back to my guy, man. My favorite Babyface cut of all time. As soon as I get home, I'll pay your rent. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna serenade on everyone?
Every Babyface song. Every Babyface song I go there because he's like one of my idols,
Man,
man.
my nigga, shout out to my nigga Frank West. He said Before I Let Go was the first song he ever sang to a chick over the phone.
Yeah,
My nigga.
exactly.
My nigga.
Those memories, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as soon as I get home from work, that Babyface joint, it does it. Right back to Babyface too. Another joint, it takes me back to when I was a kid. I'm Ready by Tevin Campbell.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
That almost, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went back and forth over that one, bro. It ain't make my list though, bro. But yeah.
Just the melody of that, man. It's impeccable, man. You can't get past that song, man. And when it comes on, you just get that feeling, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's timeless, man. It was a real epic event. And then number 6, I had to go with pretty much the only, like, it was a lot of rap joints that Teddy Riley did, but I had to go with the OG, man. The Show, man. 6 minutes, you know what I'm saying? That Dougie Fresh joint, man. The Show. If you didn't know, this is called The Show. If all for y'all young niggas, man, watch New Jack City or something, man, pop that on, man. That's that joint playing when Nino walk in the motherfucking club, man.
My nigga said your top 6 bangers too,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
By the way.
So that's my top 6, man. Y'all, if y'all don't know those songs, download them, ride to them, do y'all thing. If y'all disagree, go on my live, my DM or whatever, and we can argue, and I'm gonna fucking win.
Well, this was an extremely hard decision because it's really not even a list. I'm gonna tell y'all the songs I like.
Hold on, you breaking the rules.
I'm not breaking the rules
We
because
say
it was
this
very.
every week.
Listen up. It was extremely hard.
If the people at home can't break the rules, you
not
gotta
breaking the rules.
choose.
I am just
You bending them.
okay. Here we go.
Let's get into it.
You gotta own that shit. Say it from your stomach.
I'm gonna say it from mine. Okay. Love Should Have Brought You Home. Tony Braxton.
Oh,
That's a good one.
that's big.
That's a good one.
One
I
of the
am
best
an
ones.
emotional music person. My emotions shine through.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go to I Like. I literally
Yeah.
love that song.
That's one of them joints.
Moving on down my list. They looking at me like,
Come on, nigga, let's go.
all right, Rock With You, Bobby Brown. I love Bobby Brown. Like he's like one of my favorite. Rump Shaker, number 4.
Check, baby, check.
I was
baby.
literally one of them kids that was.
shit, dog.
You
So,
know it.
yeah.
I was
so-
living in the valley when that came out, bruh. So you know there's all type of ratchet
Okay.
shit going on.
Oh, heavy.
And we was allowed to have like boy-girl sleepovers and shit back then.
Heavy.
Yeah, man, that was one of them joints,
Check,
man.
baby, check,
That's when I
baby,
first
1,
started
2.
getting my freak on, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, I wasn't. I was like 6.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I'll Make Love to You, Boys in the Hood, Boys to Men.
I'll make love you.
That's a great fucking
Classic.
Great song.
That was number 5. Last but not least.
song. Come on now.
Make It Last Forever.
Make it never
Pretty solid
ever.
list, man.
Ever.
I think the list was solid.
That was solid.
Pretty
I
solid fucking list.
appreciate you choosing too. That was solid.
And at this point, it was still really hard. And the list could be questionable. But, however, everyone I named was a banger.
Bangers, man. I mean, if you really think about it, the whole list was bangers.
Because they put out
they
their top
put out their
dogs.
best shit, my nigga. So
Let
it's
me
like,
hear you tell me you love me.
Period. Or
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, so look, man, we will get
You know I done broke my fast now. You know what I'm saying? You see what's coming out?
Oh yeah, he in his mode. Look at
Ready.
him.
Get with me, Allah. Get with me.
All right, look, man. So my number 1 dog is gonna be Make It Last Forever, dog. Keep banger.
Because it come from right here.
Yeah, dog. That's just one of them
Ooh.
joints, man. Like
That's your number 1?
that's my number 1.
That's
dog.
your number-
Because
he's a lover.
when I was on the young nigga side, bro, like Keith Sweat was the guy. Like
When it came
house party shit,
For sure.
slow dance shit, bro.
and New Jack
And Make
City.
It Last Forever, I'm squeezing booty cheeks on that. So that's my number 1.
Shout out to Keith Sweat.
Shout out to
He's
shout out to
a
all the
legend.
ass rappers
My
out there.
guy.
and
He's
the
a
house
legend.
parties.
Yeah, my number 2 going to Bobby Brown, man. Every little step I take, man.
Every little step
That
I
shit
take.
can you dance, you know what I mean? And it's just one of them joints, man. It's a feel good song, man. That bitch come on, you know what I'm saying? The hardest nigga gonna have a bop, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's coming.
It's one of them
Yeah.
joints. So
Hey, hold on real quick. Shout out to MV Knuckles. Hey, look, MV Knuckles. We was standing on 143rd and Kinsman. Big bro had the biker shorts and everything. And the Gumby. Yeah, for sure. Big bro,
We
hey,
need
shout
to
out
see a
to you,
picture
bro.
of that.
He thought he was Bobby Brown. In 88, 89, MV _Knuckles thought he was Bobby Brown on Wallahi. I'll bullshit you
I got a
not.
picture.
Had a girl, it was a girl that stayed across the street from us. We living in the four suiters. The girl stayed across the street from us. He played the whole joint, man. Nike shorts on, kicking it. Can't get my gas. South Influence.
Shout out to Nugs, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny as fuck, man.
Crazy.
My number 3 dog, we was talking about Teddy Riley's versatility. I ain't gonna do them hip hop joints. I'm going with a hip hop joint. City is Mine, Jay-Z.
Big.
One of my all-time favorite songs, dog.
Big.
That shit just give you a vibe, like it's
It's
a
definitely
feeling.
a vibe.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
definitely a vibe.
Yeah, that was dope.
That bitch
It's
come
soulful.
on,
Volume
dog.
so
1 in my
soulful.
lifetime. That was dope.
It's so soulful.
Dope.
Um,
And that's what I'm saying. Babyface couldn't make.
Nah.
He couldn't make a City is Mine.
no, hell no.
Let's just be honest.
But he could give you a whip appeal, though, which is my number 5.
Oh.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Yeah, dog. So yeah, man. My number 5 gotta go to my nigga Johnny, man. My banger. My mama used to love that song too. So that
My
had to
mother
get on
told me
the
that should have been my father.
Yeah, I was all the older chicks love that nigga, dog.
Johnny. Shout out to Johnny Gill. You must have some good dick.
Johnny can do.
Rubbing the right way.
Right from right here.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? I want Johnny shit. And my number 6, man, is going to my baby Tony Braxton, man. Another sad love song, man.
Yes.
I was just listening to that shit like Saturday night, man. So you know what I'm saying?
For
It
sure.
brought that feeling back.
Ooh,
So
slow
yeah,
grind.
that's my
Slow
top
grind.
6, man.
Good top 6.
Decent top 6. I feel like it was decent.
It was very decent, man. Both of y'all top 6s were very decent, man. And we really appreciate 2 legends, man. 2 people that really didn't have
For
to
sure.
do this.
They did not have to.
let's
And
just
they
say
did it for free.
you know what I'm saying? They really did it for the love and the passion of what they are passionate about, man. And you don't get that every day. You don't get that, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the blessings that came out of the situation where you have guys like Teddy Riley and Kenneth Babyface Edmonds, you know what I'm saying, going through their catalog for us, man. You know what I'm saying? It was huge to me, man. As a music
That
fan,
shit was dope.
it was huge. Even with all the technical difficulties, man, it was dope, man. Influential_Michael, man. Major Influence Media, man. Y'all tap in.
_great_Dane.
MV_Redline, Island_Media.
Yeah, we gotta get some money, man. So that's what we doing that. So I just want y'all to know we getting some fucking money around here, man. So this just
Charity said you're a lover.
when we subscribe, that's
Oh
what we
man,
do.
yes I am, man. I've been known. One of my old managers told me that. She was like, you know, Mr. Williams, I just think you're a lover of women.
Yeah, for sure.
That was like the coolest shit she could say to me, man.
For
That
sure.
was sweet.
I gave her a hug. You know what I'm saying?
In life, I came out of June to be a lover of women.
Flat out.
That's what we come out here for.
That's it.
To love women, man.
Love them.
Shout out to y'all.
Wholeheartedly.
Love us correctly.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
man. It's time for the random rap line, y'all.
Uh-oh.
What you
Random
got?
rap line.
What you
Alright,
got?
so look, man. After a lot of research, man, and listening to terrible songs, trying to find these random rap lines, I came across this gem. Okay, it's from our guy Blueface Baby, right? It's a song called West Coast with him and G-Eazy, and the line goes, and I quote, "I like fucking. All my bitches call me fucker. We can't fuck if you can't take the rug burn."
So basically, he wants to fuck you on the rug, rough.
Which is, I mean, that's cool. That's cool, but I'm a
Say that again.
I like fucking. All my bitches call me fucker. That's the part that really got me. The rug burn part was cool, but I like fucking. All my bitches call me fucker though.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, now, you know what I'm saying? As a guy that dabbles in music, you know what I'm saying, considers himself an MC, I just want to say this. Is he saying that to like a double entendre? Is he saying like I like fucking all my bitches call me fucker because it's like fucker motherfucker, or is it like fucker because I fuck her?
See, I have
Or is his name fuck her?
I really don't think that his mind is even thinking to that level. You know what I'm saying?
I would say this. I would say if he is using it as a double entendre, which he probably not, because he probably don't even understand that. I'm giving you some credit that you probably don't deserve,
You
but
really are, sir.
it's horrible. I just want to say that it's horrible.
It's a terrible line.
Because at the end of the day,
Fuck
but
her.
it still doesn't
Like
make any sense.
Fucker. Fuck
I
her.
like fucking. All my bitches call me fucker.
Yeah, like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Stupid shit.
Like, you can use fuck in way better ways.
And then the fact that people are paying this motherfucker to come perform these songs is the silliest shit ever. But yeah,
I'm not listening
I
to
digress.
Shout out to what's his name?
Blueface.
You don't even know his name.
Blueface,
You
man.
about to give him a shout out?
Shout out to you with your whack ass line. Turkey, catch you in the street, punch you in the mouth. Some of that, yeah.
Oh
That
God.
nigga stupid as fuck, man.
Some of that.
Oh shit, man.
So,
Let's get
Great.
to the adulting
Yeah,
tip.
that's enough.
on our adulting tip today, my great ones, it is about executing goals that you have set in front of you. So when I'm talking about executing your goals, I want you, everybody at home, get one goal.
Okay.
Take 30 days. Do that shit. Whatever the steps are that you need to do for 30 days to accomplish one goal, make that your time.
Okay.
I don't care what it is. So you pick a goal tonight, you pick a goal tonight,
Okay.
I'm going to pick a goal tonight.
Okay.
We're not going to tell each other. So a way that I execute my goals, I put them on my mirror. I read them every day. I recite them out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And I share my ideas with family. Things that I want to do. I put energy into it because I go and look for things. So if I say I want a food truck,
Okay.
I should know what the cost of a food truck is.
Right.
I should know what it needs to maintain a food truck.
Right.
I should know what it takes to continue to build that, what I need.
Right.
I need to know what it takes to get one, what it takes to keep one, and what it takes to maintain one. So say for instance, you want to buy a house for yourself. You need to know what you need when you walk into the bank. If your goal is you want to lose 10 pounds, research ways that can help you lose 10 pounds. Exercise, get out the house, move around. Anything that your goal
Just say
is.
no.
Yeah, you know what?
Snack attack.
I'm going to tell people like this. If you feel like you are being very promiscuous during the quarantine,
Mm-hmm.
a single person, if you're very promiscuous during the quarantine, take you 30 days off. A lot of people are sitting in the house bored, so y'all fucking. Y'all fake falling in love. Y'all fake falling in love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The bitch is wifey right now because she's cooking, cleaning. She don't have shit else to do. But the minute those doors open back up, the bitch will reveal herself. And you gotta be ready.
The bitch gonna reveal herself.
For sure. These niggas too. Okay? I ain't just gonna put it on them hoes. But
I
okay.
like the way you said that.
Really though. Because a lot of these bitches are wives right now. They don't be really cooking. I went in the store the other day. I looked on the shelf. All the jar Alfredo was gone. They faking y'all.
Oh my God.
They faking with y'all. Okay?
I don't want no Alfredo.
I'm gonna keep it all the way funny. You
can't
bring me
even
some
get
motherfucking
project
Alfredo
meal.
with some jar sauce on that bitch, dog.
Don't you dare.
Man, dog.
I don't want
Nigga,
to fuck
I
with you
never
no
forget
more.
you again. I never talk to you. I never eat at your house.
You
Jar Alfredo is for 21 and under.
You dead out here.
It's like
Hey,
liquor.
real quick, that's a great adulting tip. And when we talk about goals, we talking about SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely.
Flat out.
So take that in: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Man, SMART goals, man. Make SMART goals. Move forward, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you trying to leave a legacy. You trying to do something for your children. Or you trying to be somebody, man, and that's the biggest thing that we got. We got one life, we got one shot at this shit, man. So shout out to Great Dane, man. I really appreciate that.
That was a dope adult tip this week.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope adulting tip.
What's today? What's today's date? 26?
26, yeah.
May 26th, we will tell y'all what we accomplished
Flat
in
out.
30 days.
Shout out to my wife. She over there sleeping shit. She
Is
was mad I said that.
She's
Don't do
accomplishing
shit
things.
like
No,
that.
she got to stay up. Okay?
So stay up
Did
to
you?
this shit.
Y'all had a blissful weekend.
Yeah, we partied, man, this
And you
weekend.
talking
She
about
a little wore out, man.
Stay up through this shit.
You over stay.
She a little wore out. You know
Oh, shit.
Were you adulting this
She a
weekend?
little wore out.
He was doing a lot of adulting.
Near the end of the show, it always gets like this. This is what happens when you got the gold. It's the gold mics. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, they get you talking crazy.
They elicit sexual tension. It just elicits it. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right now, place your orders.
it's a long story.
It's a long
man.
story. It says some of the time.
Some of the time.
It's a gold member thing. Y'all hear it's a
Here we
gold
go.
member thing.
I was hoping he would.
I do have a
Place
gold
your
member.
orders.
Bring that out, man. The gold member said that when we first got the mics. We'll talk about that story another time, though, man. This
Plug
time.
Shout out to the plugs, man. Shout out to the plugs. What we do is we just try to like give people love that, you know what I'm saying, that might not be seen or might feel like what they're doing is going unnoticed. We notice it, we see y'all, man. So my plug time, I'm just gonna shout out to my brother, man. My brother, man, since, you know what I'm saying, since I was this high, man. My God, Luis Purnell, man. Shout out to the Real Black Friday, CLE consulting firm, man. I see everything that y'all doing for the community. I see the service. I see the efforts. You know what I'm saying? I see the meals. I see everything that's going on in Black Box and all the meals y'all giving out.
Mm-hmm.
I see the financial help you giving people on the Zoom meetings and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I see everything you doing. I see everything you guys are doing, man. And as a black man, that's come from a specific path and background, you know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, and I salute you, man. I salute the Real Black Friday, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. And whatever I can do, you know that, bro. I'm one phone call away. And bro be on here pretty soon, too. We got that together, too. Reese Purnell be on there, so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. The Real Black Friday, man. Shout out to y'all.
Dope.
So, I was thinking in my plug time this week, I have to give it to my girl, Bows_stylist. I have been juicing for the past almost 7 days now.
Shout out to the juicers.
Yeah, so she makes immunity booster, she makes juices, she makes wigs, she does everything. This is my girl for any and everything. She makes me I go through like seasonal. I have seasonal alopecia. My hair falls out in like random spurts, like in the back and in the sides, in the middle and whatnot. So when my hair starts falling out, she makes me an oil.
Okay.
I rub it on my scalp and it replenishes my hair. It grows back. I take time off from heat. And it just literally is like water to a plant. It makes me just extremely happy. So shout out to my girl. If you have any needs for healthcare, food, all that, get with her.
Shout out to her, man.
Shout out Bows_stylist.
Man, that's dope. Because I do mine, I'm gonna give my shout out this week to Steven Midget, photographer, man. He's doing some super dope shit with prom for the kids that can't finish the year because of the COVID shit.
Yeah.
So if you can, man, go to his page. We'll have his name pop up in the edited version. And sign that petition. He's trying to get 10,000 signatures. We're trying to get 1,000 students out there, man.
Let's get it
do
done.
some cool shit. I'm a photographer, y'all know that. So I volunteered my services as well, man. So
let's get it done.
you know, man, this is some cool shit to do. I also had a thing I did. Shout out to Alum Media, my company. We gave away 20 free senior packages, man, for these kids.
Shout out Alum
You know?
Media.
Now, initially, we started off with 10, right? I was gonna do 10, and the response was crazy, bro. Like, I still got unread messages. I ain't on no funny style shit, dog, but I really just couldn't get back to everybody, man. It was a lot of people, man, and I felt bad because I couldn't do more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, we got to do our part, big or small. So, you know, I'm doing what I can. But if you do need something outside of that, shit, Alum Media, get with me.
Shout out to Alum Media, man.
Shout out to Alum, I use it for all my media needs.
For sure.
That's what we doing. That's what we build upon, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there working, grinding, staying encouraged, being of service. Because at the end of the day, guess what? People like, oh no, I don't want to get used. No, use me. I'm a tool to be of service, man.
Use me. We are here.
We're here to be of service, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Feel that and put that in your spirit, man, and go out on your daily tasks, whatever it is that you might have to do throughout the day. Go out on your daily tasks and be of service to others, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing, man.
That should make you feel good, man.
For sure. I'm gonna just leave the people with this. You have to walk in the image of a king and a queen. If you carry yourself of anything less, then you losing. If you carry yourself underneath that or don't think that you are that, let somebody tell you, I'm here to tell you, you are that. So, shout out to the kings and the queens tonight.
Shout out to everybody, man. It's time for us to wrap up the show. It's 8:59, so we about to get up out of here.
Yes, absolutely. So, I am your girl, Great Dane. I am sending you positivity, faith, and abundance. And it has been a wonderful time with you all.
This motherfucker's nuts. Yeah, man.
Sound like she
Y'all niggas have a good night. Be safe out there. Wash your fucking hands.
Cough in your arm.
Just real simple, man. You know, follow your dreams, man. Dread of the dream is it's like a lot of misconceptions about that. You know what I'm saying? But dread of the dream is the American dream, man. You know what I'm saying? We just come from a different place, so you know what I'm saying? Our journey was a little bit different, but we come from the same place, man. So just keep that in mind, man. And everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's being real judgy. There's been a lot of people real judgy around here, you know what I'm saying, with this shit.
Really?
You can keep your judgments, man. You can keep your narrative that y'all trying to like sway upon others, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we all have a path that we have to walk on, and our path is for greatness, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. So you can keep the bullshit, and we're gonna keep doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? So like, subscribe, repost, do what y'all gotta do, major influence. And Island Media Presents. We'll see y'all Wednesday, man. Tap into that. And next week we be back, man.
Yeah, be safe.
It was all a dream. Peace to the guys and the earth.
Yeah.
Our dream is different, though. Came up a whole different way. You feel me? So as we head into this next phase, God know where it started from.
You are now under the influence.
Where it started. I got a different loyalty, know a different sacrifice. Connections. That's how you end the shit.
We out of here. Woo! Ah!
Try to get off, baby.
Bah, bah.
That's how you end the shit.
I got
And you got big shots.